You already have one more than we really need.
Whatever you can get him to. We do everything on him. Usually separate him more like pull with the opposite rein and get him so he knows I want him to turn.
Yeah, our horses actually stay down on Upper String Bay Road towards Germantown Hills.
Oh, you got horses now?
Yeah, we have one horse now, and we bought it actually in utero, so before it was even born.
Oh yeah.
And it has grown into an absolute monster, and yeah, it's just a little bigger than.
What is it?
Yeah, a Frisian Morgan.
Oh yeah.
It's about 16 hands, maybe a little over, but the main thing is it's just really big, almost like draft horse around.
Yeah.
And you know, it's actually sized pretty well for me, but when Karina's on it, her legs just kind of wrap around the top part of it, and she can't get her ankles underneath it, so it's like you're riding at the top of a barrel, you know, the whole time. You just can't get comfortable on it. So she's been looking for something a little smaller for quite a while.
You stay on Spring Bay Road?
Upper Spring Bay Road.
Upper Spring Bay.
Yeah. So you drive, well, you know where the gas station is right there. Just past that gas station, it's like the next left.
Okay.
You need to fill out your
So you ride too then, huh?
Yeah. I ride on trails and just to go out and enjoy myself, and she like rides in circles in the barn and stuff like that. And I'll ride that way, but it doesn't take many laps to say, you know, the scenery isn't changing a whole lot.
Yeah, I don't even get on them. Just pay the bills.
Well, I can get rid of rain too, but I don't think anybody wants to make it that bad either. Wonder why should we get rid of rain? We have another one.
Well, we're going to throw rain in with him. We're going to throw rain in with him.
The 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah. Rain's not. Now, Rain's a good riding horse. He's just not real attractive, and. But,
well, who of us is?
They say they think that she's part Mustang, but she's going to have.
She's like part mule to me.
She's got teeth issues that the vet said eventually she won't be able to chew and digest her hay.
Mm.
So I said, well, what do you do in a case like that? And he says, well, some people. And I said, no, not that. I'm not fucking putting her down. And he said, well, you can sustain her on senior feed. He said it's got all the nutrients with hay and alfalfa,
Well,
you know, and all that stuff.
Now, isn't it?
Huh?
That's what you give her now.
Yeah. I only feed her once a day, though.
So is senior feed like a grain kind of thing that they don't have to chew, basically?
It's soft and it's easy to digest, and they can chew it up enough with their gums to digest it.
I see.
One thing about her is she's just got awesome feet. You don't have to get rain. Yeah. They're like rocks.
Yeah, the horse we have now actually, it's never had shoes, but I think we're going to end up having to put shoes on it because they're just splitting real bad and everything else.
Well, now him, if you do a lot of, you know, riding on rocks and stuff like that, he will get rock bruises. And I have had him shoed before. Because when we got him, the guy that had him before never really ferried him, and his feet looked like butter paddles. They were just like. And so it took him a while to get back to where, because he doesn't have a big heel.
I see.
A lot of heel.
So has he been, as far as with the farrier and the vet and stuff, does he do okay, or? Oh yeah, well he doesn't like to have blood drawn, and once again, who of us does?
So the vet, the last time, he's got this contraction that runs across the back of his ears and it runs underneath of his front lip, and he just stands, just perfectly still. Yeah. And then when he realizes he's got somebody on him that knows what they're doing and they're going to make him do it, he's like, yeah, all right. He's stubborn, Spirit.
Yeah, he just don't get ridden.
Yeah. And he doesn't buck and rear. So when he starts, you know, showing his, like, I'm not going to do it, you don't have to worry about him.
So she's been riding quite a while.
Yeah, she got her first horse when she was 16, I think, or something like that. And she hasn't ridden a whole lot lately. She just recently was able to quit her job and, well, switch to part-time anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So she's able to go down to see the horse a lot more often now. Before she was riding, you know, maybe once every other week or so, which is a painful amount when you're paying board.
Yeah.
But, you know, lately she's been able to start going down a lot more often, but the horse that we have is so big for her that she's just not really comfortable, you know, getting on, doing a whole lot with her, so.
I had both of them listed under Horsetopia and Illinois Horse. Now you said Pullman's the one that told you about them, right? Is Dave Pullman the one that told you?
I don't know.
Farrier?
That's possible.
Because he knows the people at Mended Heart. Now are you guys involved with Mended Heart?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Morgan goes to see her, actually.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So he said that he was going to...
So that might be where we heard about it, actually.
Yeah, he knows somebody that from Mended Heart. Because at first I had them listed and I was just gonna lease them. Some gal came to look at Rain, and it was cold out, and Rain likes to bunny hop.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all really she's got. It's just a bunny hop. So she bunny hopped around the yard with her, and the girl said, "I'll be back later." Well, we never saw her again.
Maybe she picked up a nice pogo stick. Yeah, she's been looking actually for the right horse for her for probably 4 or 5 months, so she's
Does she do shows and stuff? Or?
I think she'd like to have something that she could actually take Morgan for like 4-H shows and stuff like that, and she's done shows before, you know, over like, I don't know, 3-foot jumps or 311 or I don't know how high a jump is. I know if the horse leaves the ground with you on it, it's usually not on purpose in my book. In her book it is, but you know, she hasn't shown for quite a while since we've had Kalar, but you know, I think she'd like to get back into it, you know, at just a local level, you know, not a real big thing.
Now,
but
we're attempting state this year, but I don't know if it's the smartest thing for us to do. But he's done 4-H 2 years? 1 year? Oh, we went mobile last year. You know what her name is? Is he just released you need to concentrate on one thing.
Duck better get out of the way.
yeah, where we ride now, cats will come out and just like lay in the middle of the track and stuff and like dare you to step on them. I don't understand it.
Now, where are you guys at?
We're at a private barn on Upper Spring Bay Road. She'd really like to find a barn that, or find a house with a barn, but, you know, unfortunately they're not exactly giving those away.
We know how that is.
Yeah, and the ones they are giving away, there's usually more work to them than what you
Yeah, there's a reason they're giving them. Just a minute, Cameron. Are you hot?